Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing another story time. You guys really seem to enjoy these videos. Plus, there's a lot that's been going on in my life behind the scenes, and there's reason I've been so MIA here on YouTube and on my social medias. So I figured today I'll get ready and let you guys know all about it. So I already did my brows off camera. I used the LA Girl Brow Pomade, and this one is in the shade dark brown. And then I used the Makeup Shack T3 brush. So that's what I used for my brows. I was already cleaned my brows. I used the Revolution concealer, and I believe this one is in C9. That's the one that I used. I'm going to prime my face with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. So, okay, this is like very nerve-wracking because I'm like opening up and telling you guys all about it. I was very indecisive whether I should film this video or not. Let's go ahead and let's get started. And today's why I've been so MIA. So first of all, you guys know that we recently just moved into this house, and I am so grateful and so blessed to have this house. I don't want this video to come off as if I'm being ungrateful or if I'm complaining a lot. I'm just being very open with you guys and honest. It wasn't up until it was time for us to move into the house. So when we moved into the house, I think the first person that felt the change in a heartbeat was Liam. Liam is my son. So Liam started acting a little bit weird. And if you follow me on my vlog channel, if you don't, make sure to go follow me. So Liam was the first one to start just acting very weird. He just wasn't listening. He was very scared to go upstairs. He didn't want to be alone. And at first we were like, okay, you know what? It's like a completely new environment for him. Jason's parents' house was his home. As soon as he got out of the hospital, that's where I took him. We were there for a very long time. So I was like, you know, it's probably normal that he's getting homesick. So Liam was the very first person that we saw was acting a little bit strange. Then we took our trip to Vegas. As you guys know, I took a trip to Vegas. I think we were about a week or a little bit less than a week into moving into the house when we decided to leave. So we moved into the house, we furnished it, and then we left off to Vegas. So when we came back from Vegas, everything was fine. I have always been super motivated when it comes to filming my videos and being active on all my social medias and everything. But I kid you not, I feel like everything, like my whole life just changed a whole 360 after we came back from Vegas a couple of days into that. So I would say like a week and a half or almost 2 weeks coming back from Vegas, I felt like I was just so different, guys. So let me tell you guys what I mean by that. So I've always been a very, positive person. I always see the good side in everything. I don't try to be negative, just, very like bubbly personality and happy. And I don't know why, I was just so depressed, guys. I started getting depressed, and for me that was weird. I was like, okay, this makes no sense. First of all, I don't have birth control anymore. I got my birth control taken out. I should be perfectly fine, yet I'm getting a little bit depressed. And so I was like, you know what? Maybe it's because we left Jason's house. Jason's family became my second family, guys, so we're very, very attached to them. And I was like, you know what? Maybe it's because I'm starting to get homesick and I miss them so much. But then after that, not only was I getting depressed, guys, but if Jason we would literally bicker and like fight about like the dumbest things, guys. And I feel like if Jason would tell me something, I would just like flip out on him, and he would be like, are you okay? Like, is there something wrong with you? I feel like I just had anger inside of me. And then Jason couldn't concentrate in whatever he was doing. Like if he would go to the office, he couldn't concentrate. He would get distracted very easily. And I was not in the mood to film. I felt very depressed. I felt like I just didn't really have the motivation that I had back then. I think that is what made me even more sad, that I was kind of letting myself go, and I kind of felt like I lost myself. So I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I am a person that truly, I believe in God for everything. Whatever happens in my life, I'm like, okay, God has a purpose for it. God's timing is perfect. I try to go to church every Sunday. When I started going to church, guys, and I would sit in church and I couldn't concentrate during Mass, I was like, oh my God, what the heck is going on? I felt like I was sitting in church, but my mind was somewhere else. And I was like, oh my God, I'm losing my faith. And I've always been a person that if I feel like I'm talking to God, I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. I feel like I'm talking, you know? And at this point, I felt like I was just talking to myself. This is like days are passing by and everything's just getting like worse and worse by the day. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? And when I noticed, guys, that I was starting to lose my faith, I was like, okay, like, no, this is like definitely not okay. Let me tell you guys something. This is when like the red flag was like, okay, Pita, there's definitely something wrong with you. I started getting sleep paralysis in the house, guys, and that never happens to me. Like, I remember getting sleep paralysis probably like 2 years ago, you know? But I started getting sleep paralysis. If you don't know what sleep paralysis is, oh my God, it's like the worst feeling in the world. Let me tell you that. You feel like your brain is awake, but you just can't move. And that's how I would feel. I would feel like I wanted to scream. I wanted to move, but I couldn't. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I have to tell someone, like, what the heck is going on? So I tell my mom, and you know, like the typical Mexican moms, like, you know, if you're Mexican, you probably know, she's like, have you blessed the house? I told you that's the very first thing you need to do. She's like, maybe son envidias, malas vibras, like envy, bad vibes. And I'm like, no, mom, I don't like to believe in that. They say that those things really do exist, but I don't like to believe in that stuff. So, okay, guys, let me go ahead and finish off my eyeshadow, and then we'll move on to the chisme, because I feel like I'm not moving on with like my makeup. So let me finish off my shadow, and then we'll get back to the story time. Okay, I am all done with my eyes. Now let's move forward. So as I was feeling all these things, guys, I started to feel more unmotivated each day. And I slowly stopped posting a lot on my Instagram stories, on my Snapchat. I stopped tweeting more. I hate to admit this, but it's the truth. I felt like I just wasn't putting my all into my videos, and I'm pretty sure you guys noticed that right away. I would try to go to the office and come up with like video ideas and really cool content, and I just couldn't concentrate. I couldn't. You know, they sometimes tell you like it's all in your head. If you put negativity in your head, like you'll bring negativity towards you. If you're positive, you'll bring nothing but positive things. And then I really thought to myself, maybe I should go talk to a priest, because at this point I felt like I was just going downhill, guys. I felt like I was just like crumbling down, and I felt like I was just losing myself. So I go ahead, go to a priest, and I start telling him how I feel. And I'm like, you know what, this is how I feel. This is what's been going on. We recently just moved into the house. I would say like 2 weeks after we got the house, I just started feeling so different and so weird. And he goes, you know what? Do you have time for us right now to go bless your house? And my mom had been telling me since like day one before we moved in, like, bless the house. You have to bless the house. But for one thing or another, I was always busy and I never had time. And I was like, yeah, I think we should have enough time. And so he says, you know what? Let's go right now. Let's go to your house right now and let's bless your house. So on the way over here, he was asking me like, what do you do for a living? He wanted to understand where I was coming from. So I open up, I tell him basically everything that I'm telling you guys right now. And he says, you know what? There's probably bad vibes in your house. No one has lived there before, but you don't know what happened in the land your house is sitting on. So this is where my house is, used to be a lot of farmland. He's like, so you don't know what happened in that land before they started building these houses. So he comes, he blesses the house, and he blesses me too. He's like, you know what? You've been feeling so unmotivated. Don't think like that. Push yourself. Anything in this life is possible as long as you tell yourself that you can. You need to restore your faith, start from scratch, restore your faith all over again. Because the way that you're feeling, that's not good for you. And so after that, I tell him that my mother-in-law, Jason's mom, is very religious. So I tell him that my mother-in-law told me that there's going to be a special event in church tonight. And I asked him if he thinks it'll be a good idea to go to church at night. He said, of course, go ahead and go. In that event, you will basically restart your faith. That's where you have to go tonight. Go and just let him know what's been going on and just open your heart. And so I go to church that night, which is why I didn't do Therapita Friday on Friday. And if you don't know what Therapita Friday is, every Friday on my Instagram, I go live And everyone submits anonymous questions, anonymous situations, or anonymous confessions, and me and like the rest of the pita chips that are watching give your opinion and all that stuff. So I was telling Jason, I was like, it's Friday. I have to do therapy to Friday. But, you know, Jason was like, this is important for you. This is for your own health. This is good. You know, later on, make a video, explain to them why you couldn't go live on Friday, and I'm pretty sure they will understand. So I put on my story, hey guys, due to personal reasons, I cannot go live for Therapy to Friday tonight, but stay tuned because I will be filming a story time, which I am right now. And so I go to church. We end up leaving church at 2 in the morning. With the priest coming to my house, blessing the house, blessing me, and going to church that night until 2 a.m., I felt like a complete new person, guys. A totally different person. I felt like a big weight was lifted off my shoulders. I felt in such peace, and I felt so good. I felt like I used to feel back then. I literally get home, knock out, go to sleep. I wake up the next morning. I wake up so early with the urge to make breakfast. And days pass by, and I feel like there would be situations where before I would get mad, and I wasn't getting mad anymore. I was just like, I felt so much peace in my heart that I was just like I can't get mad. Like, I just can't. Like, you know, I wasn't going off on Jason for every little thing. I felt like the house felt different. So I know probably a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh, Pita, maybe it was all in your head. I don't think it was all in my head, guys. I definitely think like there was something wrong with me. I just don't know what it was. And days pass by and I feel so much better, guys. I feel like I'm back to normal. I was so surprised that 2 days after the priest came, I went to church, everything like that. I told you guys that Liam was acting very weird and Liam was just scared to be around the house. And 2 days after all this happened, I tell Liam, hey Liam, can you go get the lamp that I left upstairs for grandma? And it's already like, it's pitch black outside. The only thing we have on is the kitchen light and we're watching a movie and the whole upstairs is pitch black, everything. And I don't know why, I just told him. It didn't even come to my mind like, oh, Pita, he's always scared. I just told him, hey, can you go get me the lamp upstairs, the night lamp? Liam gets up from the couch, turns on the light from the stairs, goes upstairs, goes into the room, gets the lamp, comes right back. And it wasn't until he hands me the lamp, he's like, here, mommy. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh snap, did he just go upstairs by himself? Right away, tell him, I'm like, Liam, did you go upstairs by yourself? He's like, yeah, mommy. I'm not scared, I'm a big boy. And we look at each other, we're like, dang. Like, he is not scared to be in the house anymore, guys. He goes upstairs, comes downstairs by himself. He actually plays in his room now, whether it's daylight or nighttime. Like, it was just something that I was like, what the heck was going on in the house? Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys this because, okay, I don't really like to believe in ghosts or like stuff like that. But tell me why, when we first moved in, we heard like a big thump noise. And I told you guys that upstairs in my beauty room, there's like a secret hidden room. It's not really secret because it's like the attic. Not the attic, but like what connects you to like where the whole insulation and like the vents and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we heard a big thump and we went upstairs and that door was open. It was like open and we were like, oh my God, that's so weird. And the door kept opening by itself. And my mom was like, don't be scared, guys. Like, it's all in your head. Just put some big boxes so it can hold the door and you guys should be good to go. So that's what we do. We grabbed boxes, 2 boxes that I got at U-Haul and it's filled of stuff and I put it against the door and I just leave it there. Mom's like, there's no way that's gonna open. Like, the weight of the boxes is not gonna let it open anymore, so don't even worry. We lock the door from the inside, we put the boxes. Days pass by. This is when everything just, I'm taking you guys back a little bit. This is when I was feeling very weird. All of this happened. And I go into my beauty room. I am looking for a backdrop for the video. And I'm like looking through the papers that I have and everything in that closet. And tell me why I noticed the door is like this much open. And I'm like, oh heck no. Oh heck no. And I just started like telling myself like, no, Pita, it's okay. It's fine. I just close the door and push the boxes back to the door. I did not tell this to Jason. He probably doesn't know until he revises the video. I'm opening up to you guys. I'm letting you guys know about all of this because you guys are my friends and you guys are family to me. And most than anything, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm so sorry that my content has not been its best, that I haven't put my whole 100% into my videos. It was just, I feel like I just went through a very dark moment for a couple of days. And I just felt like I had lost myself. And I just want to say I'm so sorry for that. But I feel so much better now, guys. And I, am going to the gym now every morning. I would see a lot of comments like, oh my God, are you sure you're not pregnant? I think a lot of things really also affected me when the whole pregnancy situation happened. I really thought I was pregnant and then I wasn't. And so I felt like that also made me really sad. Not only that, but I've always suffered of anxiety and I've gotten a few panic attacks in my life. I would say I've gotten about 3 panic attacks. And during this whole time where I was going through this very dark phase, I started getting so much anxiety, guys, more than normal. So much anxiety. I would eat so much. Like, I didn't even want to eat. I was just eating and eating whatever I could find in the fridge, in the pantry. I didn't want to go to the gym. I was so unmotivated. So I started gaining weight. And you guys noticed right away, oh my God, Peter, are you sure you're not pregnant? You're gaining a little bit of weight. Someone even said, stop putting makeup on your face. Go lose weight. Like, imagine hearing that. And you're going through like something like a dark phase at the moment. And you're like, oh my God. Like, that brings you even more down. And so now I've been getting up at 7 in the morning. I'm going to the gym. I'm coming home. I am filming videos for you guys. I'm editing the videos. I'm cooking dinner for my boys now. We sit down, we eat dinner as a family. I'm slowly but surely getting back into track and my videos are very slowly gonna start to get even better, more content, better content for you guys. And I'm just so excited. I feel like a whole new person. I feel so good. And it's like the best feeling in the world. And I just wanted to share this with you guys because I feel like you guys, deserve to know. And so I feel so much better now that I told you guys about it. And again, I'm so sorry from the very bottom of my heart. I love my job. Every single day, I get up in the morning and I'm like, oh my God, thank you God for the job that I have. Like, I am so blessed for every single one of you guys. And I truly, truly love you guys so much. If I'm sitting here doing this as my job, if I have this house, if I have this roof over my head, if I have a meal in front of me, it's because you guys play a big role in this. So thank you so much for all the love and all the support you guys show me. And I promise to not disappoint you with my content. And I feel so more creative now. I feel so much better. I just want to say I love you guys so much. And I'm so happy now. Okay, what do I have now to do? Let me go ahead and put a little bit of blush. Oops. By the way, this shirt is a dress. It's so cute. I got it from Shein. I have to do a haul for you guys very soon of all the clothing that I got at Shein. But it is so cute. Oh my God, I'm like obsessed with this. I have so many other pieces that I got that I still need to show you guys. So I'm gonna be doing a video of that very, very soon. Also, let me know what kind of content do you guys wanna see? Like, do you guys wanna see more challenges? Do you guys wanna see challenges / makeup related, or do you guys want to see only makeup related videos or only challenges, or do you guys want to see a little bit of everything in my channel? Let me know in the comments down below. Now I'm going to go ahead and line my lips, and I'm going to be using these two. These are the lippies for this month for Life Glam. If you guys want to get a free lippy from Life Glam, you guys can go ahead and click on the link down below that says get a free lipstick. And I'm using this, it's by CoverGirl. This is the Lip Liner Caramel Nude 205. And that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely feel so much better now that I told you guys all of this. And I really let you guys into my life and told you guys everything that's been going on. I love every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for everything. I truly love you guys so much. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you can be part of the Pita Chef family and we can keep on growing. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications, hit that little bell so I can notify you the next time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.